River Otter Ecology Project studies river otters and their return to the San Francisco Bay Area after a long absence caused by pollution, loss of habitat, and fur trapping. They are doing well here now because we have done much of the restoration and conservation work needed to make our waters and shores attractive to otters. That provides the otters healthy food and safe neighborhoods, elements all of us living beings need to thrive. The fact that river otters are doing well in our densely populated Bay Area helps us understand that humans can and must help keep the planet healthy for everyone. Let's talk about where river otters live, how big they are, what they eat, when they give birth, what sounds they make, and how long they live. Those are a few basics that will help you begin to learn more about otters and start seeking them in your local waterways. River otters live in and near all kinds of waters, from the headwaters of rivers all the way downstream, through lakes and ponds, marshes, and along coastlines, even on islands. As long as they have clean, fresh water, a well-vegetated streamside, places to nest, and they can get back and forth across roads, they tend to do well. Otters are medium-sized, semi-aquatic mammals, meaning they spend their time both on land and also in the water. They are members of the mustelid family, somewhat related to badgers, weasels, and wolverines, plus many other interesting animals. River otters are about 3 to 3.5 feet long, with a long muscular tail and webbed feet to help them swim through water, small ears, and a large nose. They are mostly chocolate brown, with some white on their faces and throats and chest, lots of long whiskers, and a thick coat to keep them warm. They are agile on land, climb well, and are strong predators. In the water, they are fast, strong, and graceful. River otters are carnivores and eat many kinds of meat, from insects to snakes, lizards, frogs, rodents, birds, shellfish, and their favorite food, fish. They usually eat whatever they find that is most plentiful, slow, and easy to catch. They eat about 15 to 20% of their body weight in a day. Female otters give birth in early to late spring, depending on latitude. They are very secretive about their natal dens, which are usually above water level to keep their young safe from drowning during spring floods. Sometimes they choose to give birth in a boathouse or under a dock. They must teach their young to swim, where to find food, and how to catch it in the water. They stay with their mothers for at least their first year, often longer. Otters can live 10 to 12 years or more. They are hit by cars quite often, and they get diseases, such as viruses, bacterial and fungal diseases, cancers, and parasites. They can also be injured when they hunt or by other animals or otters. As they age, their teeth become worn, and it becomes more difficult for them to hunt. Otters communicate in many ways, often through marking using their scent glands, which they have on their back feet and anus. When we see otters rolling, rubbing, and doing the scat dance with their back feet while pooping, we know they are depositing scent. That's how other otters discover a lot about their otter neighbors, including what they've been eating, whether they're ready to mate, what sex they are, health issues, and even which otter is which. Let's go through some otter vocalizations and talk about what we think they may mean. Mother and young. What do you think the squealing is? What do you think these sounds mean? Do you notice a difference in the call this pup is making? Here's a new noise. We call it a chuckle. Do the otter's behavior give you a clue to what it might mean? This otter is sneezing. Otters have to clear their noses too. That was a hiss. Why do you think the otter hissed? What happened after? Watching, listening, and paying close attention is part of what animal behavior scientists do to help us understand what and why animals do different things. We hope you enjoyed this range of otter sounds and will spend some time talking about what they might mean and why. One of the best things about researching wildlife is that there is always so much to learn. When you're outdoors watching wildlife, don't forget to look, listen, and pay close attention to behavior. Take notes, sketch or photograph what you see, share with friends and teachers, and hold on to your notes, photos, and sketches because they are data. It's wonderful to keep a nature journal. The more data or information we have about our wildlife neighbors, the better we can help them to do well during challenging times.